Hi everyone, and welcome to Weekly Cooking with Becky. Today we're going to be making one of my recipes, unstuffed peppers. And the reason they are unstuffed is I took a recipe from Diet of Hope, which is a program that I went through back when I was losing weight. And I took their recipe and then I modified it and made my own. Because I don't know about you, but how many of you have children that when you make stuffed peppers, they eat the inside and then they leave the pepper? And then you have this vegetable sitting there and it doesn't get eaten, and it annoyed me. So I'm hoping to help all of you guys out today and get your kids to eat the peppers, and we're gonna make it into a casserole type meal. So you either need an oven-safe pan or you need to have like an 11x7 pan that you can put everything into. I have the oven preheating to 400, and I currently have my skillet. You can hear it, and I'm going to show you. And I'm going to go over all the ingredients. My recipe will be linked below, and you can copy or print it. So let me just kind of aim down. I have cauliflower steaming in there. That's our rice. So that's our rice cauliflower. Down here, I have a pound of 85/15, so it'll have slightly less of grease. I have a pound of ground beef and half of an onion, and I'm just getting it nice and browned up. I have, you either want 2 large or 3 medium peppers, and try to get them finely cut. That's going to be the key. I'm going to come back up so I can see you. You're going to want a tomato sauce that has no salt added, and you're going to want it with no additional sugars as well, so we can keep that sugar low. And my Kroger has one. You're going to want cheese of choice. I'm going to be using a mild cheddar cheese. And seasonings of choice. I'm going to be using Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper. Now this is for a traditional bell pepper. And then I'm going to also, we have like 100 new followers in the last 2 weeks. I'm going to show you my degreasing hack that I hope will save you guys a ton of time. It's just an amazingly easy way. I no longer keep grease jars. There's just no need to anymore. You want to cut your peppers fairly small, and that's so when it's cooking in the steamed cauliflower and in the peppers and in the sauce, it's gonna soften. Otherwise, they're still gonna pick them out, and we don't want them to pick out the peppers. So I'm going to be back in just a moment when this has finished. I'm going to show you my degreasing hack. We're going to put everything all together and stick it into the oven. It's a 1-pot meal, unless you don't have pots that go into the oven, in which case just have a casserole dish nearby and you can dump it into that. And then it's a 2-pot meal, but it doesn't have to take too much time. So I'll be back to assemble in just a minute. Okay, so I have everything here ready to assemble, but I want to show you my grease hack. So you just need to have a bowl nearby, some paper towels, and some tongs. Now, what we're going to do is simply place the paper towels into the pan. I've moved the grease off, or the meat off to one side, and I'm going to arrow this down, or aim this down for just a second. There we go. So here we go. Let me put my spatula off to the side. You guys, please stop getting stinky spaghetti jars that every time you open them you gag, and you just wait for them to fill up before you throw it away. There is no need for that anymore in your life. So I've shown this before, but like I said, we have a ton of new peeps on here. So I hope this is worth it. Look at that. And I will throw that away in just a minute. That is it. You're welcome. Okay, moving on. All right, so now that we have that, we are just gonna assemble everything. So what I have now, the oven is preheated. I have the ground beef. I have the half of an onion, and I'm gonna just tell you everything and then I'll aim it down. I have the 2 large or 3 medium, depending on whether they're in season or not. Green bell peppers, nicely chopped. 1 bag of steamed cauliflower. Just dumping it all into this pan. Half of a cup of that tomato sauce that I mentioned. I'm gonna use some Italian seasoning. So technically seasonings of choice, some salt, and some pepper. Oh no, did my battery die on my husband? My husband's favorite ingredient. So these are really awesome, but they're battery operated. So that's all the pepper he gets tonight. Anyways, so here we go. We're going to assemble. We're just gonna mix this up. And like I said, if you have a casserole dish, that works too. Have your cheese nearby, ready to go. Guys, do not tell your children that it's cauliflower rice. They don't know, and because of the tomato sauce and everything, it hides it so well. There's just no need to tell anybody. That's what I say. Lay it out as evenly as you can. If you're catching me for the first time, please make sure you like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. You'll never miss another video. And go back and check out through the last few years. I'm also on Facebook, same name, Living Low Carb with Becky. And I'm hoping to get an Instagram up this year. Need to get that one going. All right, last thing, we're gonna top it with some cheese. That's the way you normally top a bell pepper, so keeping those same flavorings. I have about 1.5 cups left in here. I used some earlier on a different recipe, and that's really about, I mean, you can do the full 2 cups if it's an open bag. You just need to take my nutritional information and up your calories and macros a little bit. Trying to make sure that's all nice and even. All right, so that is it, guys. I'm gonna put it in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. Everything's gonna heat through. The rice and the tomato sauce are gonna help soften the pepper, and then we're gonna have the cheese get all nice and bubbly, and I will meet you back here for the taste test. All right, see you in a few. All right, here we go, unstuffed peppers, and they look amazing. Let me go ahead, dig into a spot that's got a little bit of everything from the cheese. Oh, let me put this down. Don't want to break anything. Cheese to the peppers, cauliflower. Alrighty. This is one of our favorite meals, and it's just so easy to make. It's great. Tastes like a stuffed pepper, but because it's unstuffed, there's peppers in every bite. And unless your child is gonna spend a lot of time picking them out, they're gonna eat them and you get all that nutrition. So I hope you like the way to recreate a meal that you probably like, but now your whole family will eat it in maybe a little different way. So hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye.